Hello everyone and welcome back to Pikmin 4. Last time we explored the only area we can, found 2 castaways and most of the sparklium we need. Oh, and Ochi's bigger. Wait, is it just me or did Ochi go through a growth spurt overnight? That's actually quite typical for his breed. It's a sign that he's now fully grown and qualified for more rigorous activity. The Pikmin sure are playful today. Yes, they appear to be letting their guard down now that Ochi's come into his own. I'm just glad to see they're getting along. Right, another benefit of Ochi being fully grown is that he can now build up his pup drive while completing missions. And with regular training sessions, he can learn new skills that will be useful for everyday rescue operations. From the looks of it, Ochi is ready as ever to fill up that pup drive. Alright, officers, to your stations, please. Copy that. Now I call this strategy meeting to order. First things first, Russ, please update us on the improvements being made to the SS Beagle. It'd be my absolute pleasure, Captain Shepard, because they're done. The SS Beagle now has the ability to transform any raw material collected in the field into all-purpose clay. With this functionality, we should be able to easily build on location. Excellent. Of course, I'm not quite sure what we'll be building, but good work nonetheless. One last thing. Bring me raw materials and I'll be able to whip up exciting new gear and items for you in the lab. I have no doubt they'll be useful to you while out in the field. Sounds like we're not only collecting treasure now, but raw materials too. And don't forget about our missing rescue officers. We're counting on you to find them, XY and Ochi. By the way, come talk to me later when you have a minute. I'd like to discuss Ochi's training. I hereby call the strategy meeting to a close. Copy that. Right. Don't forget, I need more materials. I will, but first, I have to do the thing I normally do, which is grab every pellet I can. Meet you in a sec. Right, I've collected the last of the pellets. They will get brought back momentarily. But you wanted me to visit you. Allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Russ, the resident brains of this Rescue Corps operation. I use the raw materials you find and my handmade components to create all kinds of item and gear to use in the field. Well, let's text it out. I can proudly state that all my inventions have been perfectly perfected. You could even say I have it down to a science. In exchange for raw materials, I provide you with new gear. Your contributions make it possible to continue my important work. I may run out of components from time to time. If that happens, just visit the lab the next day after I've restocked. How do you restock, though? Right, there is several things. First off, if you see something that says prototype, it means you get one for free. I don't know how you turn... Hold on. I don't know how you turn carrots, how you use raw resources to make carrots, or bones for that matter, but I'm going to grab a few things. First off, survey drone, and the charging horn, as well as the treasure gauge. These are the main 3 things that's useful. These guards will basically give you immunity to whatever element. I'd rather have them later. It's actually, it's easier to use the charge horn. Press X once, only your selected Pikmin or Ochi will charge, but if you keep pressing X and the entire squad charges, as you can see, this horn is perfect for attacks or transporting objects. You'd even call it Dandori Dynamite. This is one of the most useful features in this game. Does that carrot look like a Pikmin to you? I mean, it was based off that. Next up, training. Ah, there you are. Dangers are constant when exploring an unknown planet like this one. The skills I teach you and Ochi just might save you. As long as you and Ochi keep building up his pup drive, there's nothing the 2 of you can't do. Well, I hope you're ready, because it's time to start your training. Alright, time to commence training. The journey will be long and arduous, but I have no doubt you 2 can handle it. This rescue pup training curriculum has been passed down through many generations. Ochi's pup drive is built up sufficiently. He can train and learn new skills without a problem. As for what skills to learn and when to learn them, that depends on the rescue approach you two want to take. Go the buff path if you want to carry heavy things, or the chomp path if taking on creatures is your priority. But keep proper Dandori practices in mind, and think carefully about what will help you carry out your duties effectively. Command is one of my favorite abilities so far, but I'm not getting it yet. I want to max out Puff Drive, or Buff, not Puff Drive. Well, you mastered Buff. I knew you could do it, Ochi. That means I'm giving you permission to learn even more powerful skills. Super Buff. Super Buff is more expensive, but can allow him to carry the strength of up to 100 Pikmin. There is nothing Ochi won't be able to carry with this. You can view what every skill does, and he starts out with 1 Buff, 1 Chomp, 1 Rush, Dig, and Command. And I can currently, if I want to, I can get Super Buff or Chomp. I'll save it for now. You put everything you had into that training. What a good boy, Ochi. Yes, you are. Now I have a special treat for you. Going forward, every time you complete training, you'll get a Scrummy Bone. Give it to Ochi as a reward for me. You get buff points by rescuing castaways. Now with that out of the way, I forgot about you. I have no reason to throw them, I just like to. Thank you so much for rescuing me the other day. I confess, I'm really quite flustered. I only came here because I heard there were treasure to be found. Getting stuck here was not on my agenda. Oh, my apologies. I'm Scrognox, a noted appraiser of treasure. I often compile my findings in a little log for prosperity's sake. Ah, you're interested in treasures, are you? I'd love for you to take a gander at my pride and joy, my treasure catalog. Alas, I lost all my data while I was, well, lost myself. If you don't mind, would you allow me to appraise any treasure you happen to collect? If you do, I shall compile the treasure data into a neatly edited treasure catalog. Of course, I'll offer you a reward for doing me this favor. All I require is that you keep me posted when you find something. Something tells me there's going to be more than 50 treasures. I really hope there isn't, but yeah. We can view every treasure we collected. Refreshing illumination view. We can observe it, see where we got it, how many there is total and we found. I didn't expect there to be multiple of some things, but apparently there is. And he has notes on certain things. I am not going to be going over those. That would take way too long. Do drop by any time you'd like to pursue the treasure catalog. Right. Now with that out of the way, one last thing I want to show. If I grab the survey drone, you can use this to scout ahead. I don't know if time will move forward, but you can place pins, turn off the display, remove pin, unpause the pause. So it looks like you can pause time. And if you look right over here, look what it is. I found this in the demo, actually. You can find the SS Dolphin here, and I thought it's a cool detail. So that means Olimar has been here at some point. We're all set over here. The SS Beagle can take off whenever you're ready. Well, let's go. Which area would you like to explore? We only have one still. Let's head back to the Sun-Speckled Terrace. Right then, so before we do actually get moving, there is one thing I want to do. At least I want to see if I can do it. After we get this call, apparently.
No.
Come in, come in. Over. As we discussed earlier, Ochi has grown a bit, so this morning I decided to drill him on his jump skill. Ochi should be able to move around more easily now, even with you and the Pikmin on board. Walk up close to Ochi and press Y to mount. Press it again to dismount. Press X when you want Ochi to use jump. He should have no problem clearing small ledges. If you keep holding X after you jump, you can build up his power. Do something with a rush to launch the Pikmin on his back and have them land on your target. Using jump will give you access to more search areas, and a good rush can be a game-changing move in battle. Well, that's all well and good. We don't actually have enough ice Pikmin for what I wanted to do. So I'll have to get some more. Ochi, grab that for now. There is stuff over there I can do, but for now, once Ochi gets that back to base, I should be able to see some Ochi moving, or Ochi should start running towards us if I'm correct. We have this bridge here. I believe we can turn this partial construction into a vital asset. We'll process raw material into clay at the Spiegel and use it as building material to finish the structure. These raw materials are only valuable when brilliant minds give them a higher purpose, after all. Once you're at a construction site, simply direct your Pikmin and Ochi to start building. Will do. We will need to move the base here. And I'm not actually going to be doing that yet. I will do one thing first, and Ochi can go do that. I mean, I have no reason for Ochi not to carry that after all, but I want to head up this way. Ochi should reach us in no time, so that is helpful. I forgot about this clock. I can wait a second for Ochi. We could ride Ochi whenever, so why don't we? I mean, I have no reason not to, after all. So we can get that off with ramming, and it took me way too long to figure that out in the demo. Construction of the clay bridge is complete. Now you can come and go as you please. Go ahead, cross it, and admire the impressive craftsmanship. Right wheel, but first, let me get off Ochi. This will take quite a few Pikmin to do. I'll toss all of the ones I got at it. And now if I believe, we can actually play as Ochi, yeah! I want to take the time to have Ochi go back to base. We will need Ochi to come back to us, but Ochi can move on their own. And Ochi has his own whistle as well. Ochi basically has most of the basic functions your captain does, which I don't know how to feel about. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this is just so I can get a bit of extra clay. Can the Pikmin grab all of this? They're good. Alright, yeah. Let's switch. And I want to command Ochi to... How do you return him to us? How do I command Ochi to return to us? Hold on. There should be a way to do this. Can you not do it yet? Do I cancel that task? Ochi says he's found a cast, but I guess I'm gonna have to go back manually. Or I could just control Ochi. Path wants us to go that way, I don't have to. So when completing a task like this, most Pikmin will wait at the bridge. I don't need all of them, so it's fine. Can we command Ochi to pick up a synth? No, what does this do then? Ah, well, it doesn't matter. Let's switch back to us. Grab Ochi here and move on. We do have stuff in the tablet, looks like. I can do that later, though. This all of it? No, those Pikmin should be the last. No, those two reds, I think. I wish Pikmin could do this a little bit quicker, but not much I can do about it. Lay bridge complete. And there's actually a treasure around here. Wait, there's one here? Oh, what? I did not know this was here. I just saw the treasure gauge go up. I've never found this before. That's interesting then. We'll start getting that back to base. I'm probably not going to finish it though. Actually, let's start riding Ochi again. None of that's going to get back to base, is it? Well, that is fine. For now, we have another cave here, and I want to show something off with this cave. I found a hole that should lead out to the top of the mountain, but inside was way more convoluted than expected, and only now do I see a light at the end of the tunnel. If I ever make it out of this place, I'll deserve a good rest. The game recommends us bring red and ice Pikmin, so let's go! So there is a reason I decided not to get the yellow onion last episode, and I will go over that later today. But for now, we can head over here. There's this over here. You can have them carry that back, and we don't have any ways getting that across. We do have our ice Pikmin over here, though. I can't get these guys out of the ground without us, without getting rid of that ice there. And what do we have in here? More ice Pikmin. Alright. So even after you remove ice Pikmin from the water, there's a little bit of time before the ground breaks. Wow, how amazing is that? The water froze almost instantaneously. Now you can travel right across the top. Yep. And I can chuck a bunch more Pikmin at this thing for its treasure. Actually, why don't I just... Actually, there's no point. It's already gone. Come on, get it back faster. Only... Nah, there's 4 Pikmin. New treasure obtained? Let's go back down. And it looks like this will be the last episode I record in the demo. Right, then there's no way I'm going to be able to reach that. Huh, there must be a castaway nearby. Got it. Ochi, start breaking that down. Let's get off Ochi here. Ochi can't get past the fence. That Hydro Jelly burst. What was in it? I think more ice Pikmin. I can break that down in a second. Let's get as many of these flowers as possible. It looks like we need to get up there to do stuff. It's just a nectar. Still, we'll take that nectar. Ice Pikmin can finish that one off there. For now, Ochi. Let's get back on Ochi's back here. And start breaking these down. Oh yeah, there's also this as well, which is new. And you can actually be required to build stuff underground as well. Which I think is pretty cool. Go ahead and finish that off there. And we have a nugget. Which is exactly enough Sparklium. You did it! Really great job, Ochi and XY. With all the energy you've collected, we can continue our restoration of the SS Shepherd radar. Go ahead and grab that while we're at it. And that should lower the gate. Ice Pikmin are doing that perfectly fine. And that finishes that off. Might as well go after the Pikmin at that. And while I have the time, I want to just finish off getting our ice Pikmin up here. Flowers. We have these leaves down here. And this. There we go. All our Pikmin are flowers now. Oh yeah, and they got the castaway out of that blob. Checking ID info now. Hope it's one of our rescue officers this time. Kingsley. He took his obsession with flowers to a new level when he traveled alone to this remote planet simply to see its unusual blossoms. Nope, this is another civilian castaway. Flora's not here on his own, but why? Well, that's just ill-advised. It's up to you to rescue any castaways you find, XY and Ochi. Main mission seems to have been updated. For anyone wondering, that one castaway I'm pretty sure was found here. It seems we got everything here though, so let's return to the surface. Why is it one Pikmin always surrounds another type of Pikmin when we go up one of these things? Pup drive up because we rescued him as well. Talisman of Life Crane, that tells me there's going to be more. Memory Fragment, top left, also tells me there's going to be more. Skin of the Phoenix, and Nuggets. Investigation complete as well.